Aaron Snyder, talking about the new diabetes prescription number 7, which is choose your carbs wisely. Now we're going to talk about the top 4 tips on how you can choose your carbs the best way to make sure that you are controlling blood sugar and losing weight. First one, we're taking license with having a higher carb portion of the diet. Now when we're doing this right, it's actually going to increase our metabolism. It's going to help us burn fat faster. Not to mention we get a psychological boost. Not to mention it's easier to stay, quote unquote, on your diet, even at Thanksgiving. But this is not a license to binge. I want to make that clear. This is not a license to binge. What's not supposed to happen is you don't wake up Saturday morning and say, pancakes for breakfast, donuts for brunch, French fries for lunch, repeat. What you want to do, and this brings me to point 2, you're going to plan your indulgence ahead of time, and you're going to keep it to 1 indulgence over the weekend. What does that mean? It means you're going to know ahead of time, you know what, I think I'll have 2 slices of pizza and a beer on Saturday night. Or you know what, I'm going to have not the banana split, just an ice cream sundae with dinner the first night. What you're not going to do, again, is just eat and eat and eat. I got into trouble with that. That is the easiest way to blow something that can liberate you, and instead it makes you a slave to gaining weight again. And the next one, alcohol. Save alcohol for the weekends and limit it to 2 drinks. A mixed drink like a margarita, that's 1 drink. Okay? It's too high in calories and you know it. 2 beers, 2 glasses of wine, or 1 margarita. Alcohol stops fat burning. It just completely shuts it down. You eat ice cream, it's got a chance of getting burned. You drink alcohol, it's got no chance. It's going to get used and stored as fat first over anything else that you do. So you got to watch out for it. The 4th tip, remember the best versions of each type of food. What the best fruits are, just simple and whole. No dried fruit. The best vegetables, not fried, just simply steamed. Put them in a recipe. We find recipes that we love so that we would preferentially eat them. The best legumes, again, not fried. You want them in their normal state. The best lentils, that would be beans. Black beans, not baked beans, not mixed with barbecue sauce. You want them in their state. Do you see the difference? We're talking about finding ways to enjoy foods in their natural state, not having to mix them up with fat and sugar. That's when you get into trouble. It's not the food's fault, it's what we mix it with. And so we've got to find better recipes, which are all on the website, to help you get through that. Finally, the best dairy, remember, cheeses are fine. Try Greek yogurt if you're a yogurt fiend. There's even low-carb milk if you want to have that on the weekends. Again, you don't want to have too much of the regular milk, especially if you have an allergy. There's some people who can get a lot of trouble with that. These are the top tips that you need to choose your carbs the right way.